Hi guys, you're welcome to the delivery room once again. It's a show where we discuss topical issues around marriages, relationships, and controversial issues around our daily lives. Today we're going to be talking about the season of love. Yeah, love is in the air, and we're going to be discussing the Valentine's Day. Today I have with me the usual suspects. They will be doing justice to the topic, but basically we're going to be looking at Valentine's Day and the pressure it brings on relationship. To my far left, I have Femi. Femi, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
I have Kenny with me, the superstar lady. And then I have Nakel. Nakel, the boss.
Mr.
Nakel.
Mr.
Okay. Maybe in the next show. All right, so guys, let's look at the Valentine's Day and what it means for a relationship. The way we have adopted this particular day in Nigeria. Do you think that it is? I'll start with you, Femi. Do you think that it is unnecessary pressure, unnecessary comparison? Do you think it is a good thing to celebrate, or do you think we're just going overboard with it?
First off, to start with, if you look at the history of Valentine itself, it's about Saint Valentine, the love patron and matron, like they call it. But one thing that I've realized is Nigerians, we've taken a snippet from the white people. Let me use it that way. And sometimes we've gone overboard with it. We've gone over the moon about how we should celebrate Valentine here. And I remember when we were growing up back then in school, it was about exchanging flowers. We write, oh, I want to give this person vow gift. Or maybe you had a secret crush in school. You wanted to give her something, maybe 1,500 thereabout. Then back in the day,
you even spend that much.
You know, back in the day, I went to private. I went to private school, so you know, with the form class. Anyways, so right now, to the current day and age that we are in now, I feel there's a lot of pressure. I think the internet has caused a lot of unnecessary rivalry, unnecessary cloud chasing. I feel doing Valentine or sharing Valentine shouldn't be necessarily about giving gifts. Should be the actions that premeditate what we are doing that should be what it is. But obviously in Nigeria now, if you don't give as much as a gift of over 100,000 or 200,000, you're not doing a money bouquet, not even a flower bouquet.
Yeah,
you are doing nothing. If you give a flower bouquet, now I'm sure they'll whip it on your head back. So I just feel like Valentine should be more of the intentions behind it, not about the giving in it exactly. And obviously, it has caused a lot of financial constraint on a lot of people.
Okay, I think we'll get to the finances later. But Kenny, how would you say Valentine's Day affects relationships? Does it strengthen relationships, or do you think that they actually add pressure?
There's no pressure there. I don't think it has to. Yes, it stresses relationship, because the truth about it is that, yes, we all know men like to spend money, but the truth about it is that they are not that romantic. And that is true. Especially Nigerian men, they are not romantic. But when it comes to Valentine, it's that moment in time that, yes, you can show love and show care to your wife. Because a lot of them don't. That's true, they don't. So, but during that Valentine period, yes, they can show some care, show some love, and of course, spend on their woman. So, that's...
Nakel, if you don't spend on your woman on Valentine's Day, does it mean you're not romantic or you don't love her?
First, Valentine's Day is just another weekend. You understand? It's just another weekend. And not spending on that particular day doesn't add or subtract the love or the feelings or the care I have for her. You understand? So if it's my wife, I know she must have been getting gifts from me on that special day. Nothing is special on that day. You understand?
Does she get gifts from you every day? That is the question. But Valentine's Day is always special.
When it's needed, when I can afford it. When I can afford it, when I think it's needed. You understand?
Okay.
Oh, where you think is this?
I'll stay with you, Nakel. So we've seen, you said there's not supposed to be pressure, right?
Yeah, it's just another weekend.
We've seen situations where people buy gifts for themselves just to make it look like, yeah, my man is taking care of me. Is that no pressure?
It's not pressure, it's just a fake life. And it's still a pressure on their own self, because, and that kind of lady is just ruining and hurting herself. And again, trying to ruin other people's relationship. People that are greedy, people that don't have satisfaction, you understand? People that always compare and comprise, understand? Compare that relationship with others. Why will you even compare what other gets to what you get? Like Femi said, is the intention behind it. You understand? Is the pressure behind it? And men, you might have somebody, there may be let me paint you a scenario. A guy might give a girl something that is not very valuable, maybe something of 1,000 or something of 2,000, even at this present economy that we are, just because he loves that girl but cannot afford it. But me, I might even go as far as buying you iPhone just to knock your quickness. You understand? That is the intention behind it.
Yeah.
So I'm not really expressing the love. Like I said, it's another weekend. It's just that we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They are now have a particular, this day is so special. This person, we have time, we expect something. Maybe you've been pursuing this girl. Bring her over.
Okay.
Do the needful, and then you say go.
And do the other needful.
I think I want to interject in what he said here. When he said it is not it's for some ladies, why should you I want to agree with him, but I want us to look at it from the other angle, whereby sometimes it's inferiority complex.
Of course.
For some ladies to say they are gifting themselves on Valentine's Day, it's inferiority complex,
I agree with
whereby
that.
low self-esteem is making them do it. And another angle that I wanted to look at it sometimes is the love language that exists. Is the person in a relationship, number one?
Yeah.
And if she's in a relationship, are they communicating for the guy? Or I don't want us to basically say,
Femi, you are getting it wrong. He's not buying the gift that is wrong. He's buying the gift and then coming online to say thank you.
Thank you,
why
man.
you did not buy the gift.
Yes.
I'm agreeing with you. But I want us to just look at it.
Most ladies that do that, they are weak.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Because for you not to have men and now wishing men give you something, you are not beginning to deceive
So we need
people.
to
You are a
know.
witch.
Sometimes we need to know. Is she in a relationship or she's just low on self-esteem?
No, of course, it can happen both ways. Maybe the guy cannot afford the kind of gifts, but
What
of
about
course,
the person that can afford? That is
if the person can afford,
That's why I said.
but why would you come out
we
to
need
say
to understand
thank you,
the
my
love
man?
On a
language.
good day, on a good day.
Maybe the person is trying to cover for the man because
Which
you know
which
exactly.
coming? Why are you coming for your man?
Wait, relax. See, for in some cases, there are some cases like that the lady knows that the man cannot afford it, so she feels that okay, let me buy it and just
It's
come on
wrong.
social media.
But why does she
It's
need
wrong
to do that?
Why must he
It's wrong to you,
Why
but
does
she
she
feels
need
like
to
she
do
wants to
that?
cover for her man.
Is that
Oh,
not
my
part
man
of
bought
the
this
pressure?
for me. This is not about pressure. It's about covering for a man.
That's
So
not
that
pressure. It's pressure that is making you do that.
You are showing your stupidity.
There's no
Because
stupidity
you cannot
there.
go online
You're
and
only
be
covering for
saying
your
what
man.
is not. Let me tell you
Saying what is not, because you're telling him that, okay, he bought this for me, so what is the problem there?
Inferiority complex.
Inferiority complex,
The second one is if you be
As long as she's buying it to cover for her man, it's not
if your girl is
inferiority
doing that as a
complex.
man, be mindful of that girl. She's a witch.
They're not
These
witch,
people
anyone.
people that will grow up to be bitter are the ones that do that.
So someone that is covering
because
for
on
a
a
man,
good day,
covering for a man, even because she knows
when
that
you have money,
she knows that you
just
cannot
listen,
afford
on a
it.
good day, when you have money, you can buy it. We buy phone for ourselves. We buy clothes. We buy things that we need.
Yes, absolutely.
So what makes it so special on that very weekend?
And
I've already said this.
Especially if it comes from-
because you are romantic.
Especially if it comes
I want to
from
Because
your
you are
man.
romantic. And that's why I said, no, because you are romantic doesn't mean other men are romantic. You need to always understand that.
But I also want
There are
to
some men are
comment-
not romantic.
Then why-
And
But
it's very
does it not-
terrible.
does it
And
not
Nigerian
mean-
men don't know how to show it.
Who tell you? I'm
Yes,
not a Nigerian
so
man.
Valentine's Day, you're supposed
Kenny.
to make it that special day that yes, you recognize that lady and you take care
Maybe
of
you
her
are
and
dating
buy
the
her
wrong
for her.
Nigerian men.
Does it not make
That's why I
you
said, maybe
buy
you my baby,
gifts
so not-
for
don't-
Yeah,
yourself?
don't say Nigerian
and
men.
says
Okay,
the
sorry,
man.
some Nigerian men.
Kenny,
Sorry.
bro,
Some
I want to say
Nigerian
something here. Sometimes it might have to do with maturity.
Of course.
Like when we were growing up, we took Valentine's Day in our head.
Yeah.
Like, we must
was
do
a
it
big
oh.
deal.
It was a big deal.
Yeah.
But as we grew older, like he said, that Valentine should be an everyday thing where we
Yeah.
give gifts.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for
But you can't give
Valentine's
gifts
Day.
every day. So
Hold up. When I mean every day, I'm metaphorically saying,
Yeah.
like you can always give every other day to your woman, to your partner, your husband, your wife, whatever be the case. But for a woman to now go online and say she's doing it, I want to believe what is the level of maturity
motive
that
behind
she
it,
has.
yeah.
No, what is her level of maturity?
Yeah.
What pressure is she having?
Yeah.
What kind of friends is either the man or the woman having?
Okay.
What mentality is she having?
For her to do that, she's in
do that?
competition.
So
Yeah.
is she in competition?
Yeah,
Number
she's surely
one.
in competition.
Is she also trying to cover for a man?
Now,
And
wish
why
they
would
do
you
that
be
thing.
covering for your man?
why can't you cover
Those are
for your
the-
man? So can't
those
you
are-
cover for your
No,
woman?
I'm not.
No, it's
I'm
raising
saying-
issues.
Those are
Why can't you cover
questions.
for
issues.
your woman?
Those are questions that we need to trash out.
Yes.
To say why would a woman be doing
Yes.
that, or why would a man? Because it can even
Yeah.
happen to a man too.
Yeah, of
Why
course.
would also a man buy a gift for himself, or a woman buy a gift for herself,
And post it as
post
Post it
online
online,
partner.
claiming
and
it's
say
from
that
somebody
it's the
there.
partner that brought it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need to know that.
I have another question around this pressure and comparison thing. Valentine is not only in relationships, because
Yeah.
we've seen people in offices
Exchange
exchange
gifts,
gifts and
yeah.
all of that. But that exchange still brings pressure, because you have to measure what this person is giving this person, and you don't want to be the one that is bringing the cheap gift and all of that. All of these, are they necessary?
Yeah, it's because
Well-
of the world that we are now. Like Femi said, is the motive behind the gift that matters.
Yeah.
For example, during election, you will see politicians sharing rice, sharing peace. They are not doing it because they love you.
Yeah.
But on a good day, you will see someone that don't even have enough because they know you are lacking. They just want to share with you that they know
Yeah.
the pain of not having, maybe
Yes.
you've not eaten.
Yes.
Now, look at the motive behind me giving you, or someone that I have less now sharing with you on a
Yeah.
good day, and politician now gifting you. The motive behind it. So if you are in the office, you see people, let me tell you, if people cannot accept you for who you are,
They
you
should-
are
they-
not welcome in that country. You
Yes,
shouldn't
exactly.
be there.
Yeah.
Don't
Exactly.
put yourself under any pressure that will give you high blood pressure.
When we're in secondary school, primary
understand?
school, back in the days, sometimes it's just cardboard you write.
Yes.
It's just flower.
And
You
it's just
cut
how
flowers.
artistic it is.
Yes.
That sells.
Yes.
That gets
that's
you.
That's why I said the intentions. So
Yeah, it
if you are,
doesn't
if I'm in
matter.
an office space
Yeah.
and there's a pressure that what I have to bring, then I like you
Face
said,
your work and then
like you said,
let's
is it
go.
that I face my work?
Yeah.
But I'm not welcome in that office space. That's how it should be.
Kenny, this next question is for you. So now we've seen a lot of gift packages. Someone called them potential arm robbers, the vendors. We've seen some very crazy prices. And if we put that with the current economic situation, where a lot of people are not as rich, as Nigerians are poorer now than they were last year, or than they were 2 years ago. And then you're still seeing these gift packages. And definitely the man that could afford something bigger last year may not be able to afford it this year. How does this affect relationships? Because expectations don't really shift. How do you think that the man that
It
cannot
might shift depending on the
that
woman
cannot
involved.
afford the package he gave last year, it
The-
means
the-
it's
it
less
might
love?
shift depending on the woman that is involved, because one thing we can all agree on is the fact that the intention behind it is what matters.
Yeah.
And for me, regardless of the fact that every day is Valentine to you, that Valentine Day will always be special.
Yeah.
Now, being special does not mean that you have to spend big money, or that means you have
Mm-hmm.
to buy her something. It's about what you do for her on that day
Yeah.
that makes it special. So it all depends on the woman. If you cannot afford to buy something like that this year, so it shouldn't matter to the woman, as long as you show her that you care and it matters, and that's just it.
Femi, do you think relationships are going to get fractured as a result of this?
Yes, I feel so. Well, what she's saying, she's speaking from an angle
Of the ideal situation.
of an ideal situation,
Yes.
or an ideal woman
Yeah.
or partner, so to
Yeah.
say. Now, in this world where we have, I wouldn't want to use the Gen Z because I feel they are not as
They're
experienced.
Gen Z. Yeah.
I know. I wouldn't want
I
to.
think people are blaming Gen Zs too
Yes,
much.
I wouldn't want to put comparison with the Gen Zs because they are. I don't want to believe they have experience, or maybe the world in which they were born into, they feel everything's on a platter of gold.
Yeah.
Now, while I say relationship will be scattered, is
Yeah.
for those that have bad gang of friends. I want to use the word bad gang
Yeah.
of friends,
Yeah.
where they have peer pressure, or those that are always on their phone, checking social media, screensavers. When I like to use the word, smoke saver,
Yeah.
smoke saver, screensaver, whereby it is just fake life.
Yeah.
And you're using that to compare
They want to
your
replicate
relationship.
everything
Yes.
they see on the internet.
And they're now using that as a relationship basis.
Yeah.
Or they have a friend that is dating one other rich guy. You don't know the source of that guy's money.
Yeah.
You don't know whether he's doing fraud or not, whether it's a legit money. If it's legit money, fine and good. You can afford it. But if your man cannot afford it, and you're using that as a basis, but trust me, relationship will go down. Relationship will definitely go down.
That is.
Let me come in here. You
Okay.
see, like Kenny was saying that Nigerian men are not that
Romantic.
romantic. This is just the truth. Most Nigerian ladies, be it the Gen Z, be it the NZ, be it the Pro Z, they use gift as a yardstick to determine if this is true love or not.
Yes.
And that is
it has
how
always
everybody that
been.
uses it. It's not
That
everybody
has
that
always
uses it.
No, but it has always
It's
been.
not everybody
It
that
has
uses
not
it.
a new
they use
But the valuation
as a
has
yardstick to show that this
differed.
person is. That is why you see women always in competition with themselves. That's why you see them, like you said earlier,
The
buying
question
gifts
does
to post online.
do they not appreciate women that also give them something? So it's all just always the
But
woman.
women don't
It's
see-
always-
it's always from the women.
It is not
No,
always
no,
commensurate.
it
It is
Tell me,
not always
when do you
equal.
people start buying? Or even when you want to buy, you go and buy posters of 500 from
You shall
Shoemaker.
give.
From Shoemaker.
But you said intentional.
Yes, that is what I'm telling you.
Thank you. And
I'm
But
telling
they
you,
want-
it's
they want
the
something
intention.
like that.
It's the intention that matters. But
Yeah.
yet, I'm telling you that they use yardstick. They use gift as a yardstick to show that. Let me tell you, if you and I are into her,
Yeah.
if I give her this cup and you give her iPhone 14, believe me, for the rest of the next 2 months, you are
Of
having
course,
attention.
Yes.
Yes.
that is a lie.
Well,
now me
that
the
is a
reason-
lie.
truth.
That is a lie.
That is the
what
truth.
if you know how to fuck better than you? It doesn't matter. I will go with you.
You will
and I'll
still
still
go
collect
with
the
the
iPhone. And I'll still collect
Okay,
the
let me
iPhone.
now tell
I'll
you.
still collect
Let me
the
now tell you.
Yeah.
Let me now tell you. Let me now tell you. Do you know if I can perform well on bed, a monkey has the money, you will deny me for that monkey?
Like, I would date you and I'll collect the monkey's money.
I think
It's
I
using
think
common sense.
I think we are stretching the conversation. But
Okay.
let's come back to. So now, another thing that is associated with Valentine, I'm still with you, Nakel. Another thing that is associated with Valentine's Day is sex, fornication. As the
Why would sex? You people prioritize sex too much.
No, why would
but
you
it's
prioritize? It's
just
not a
a
key thing
normal
that we happen
thing. It's a
today.
normal thing.
Nakel,
not just a normal
you
thing.
are you are a married man, so maybe I should wait and come to Ken.
No,
Okay.
go to him.
No, I'll go back to him.
Yeah.
I'll go back to him. But then, all right, guys, we'll go on a short break and we'll return. It's still the delivery room. Keep watching. All right, you're welcome back to the delivery room, and it's getting really hot in the room today. We're discussing Valentine issues and the pressure it brings on relationships. And we've seen a situation where the female has a certain position and the guys have a certain position. But then I was going to come to you, Kenny. Valentine is a day associated with a lot of sex. You've seen some religious institutions also put programs on that day just to make people look away from that part,
Yeah,
just to
that's
get
true,
people
that's
distracted. But then it is a thing. Part of the pressures we're looking at is if you are not willing to put out, you're not willing to have sex, do you deserve Valentine's gift?
I don't. Yes, I don't. Yeah, for that I don't. As long as I'm not ready to, do the sex thing, I don't. So when someone is giving you something special, that means it means something to that person. That person loves you a lot. Is showing you on that day. So of course, that is something.
So the sex is like payment.
Give and take.
yeah.
Because that is what
Are
they
we
give.
talking about
That is only what they
transactions
give in
here?
return.
Like, bro,
We have not a gift to give in return.
it's bound to happen because even they themselves are expecting it. The question is, can they give the gift without answering the sex? That's the question. Ask them.
Well,
Well, that's a valid question,
Ask them.
Raquel.
Ask them.
can
Because
they give
if
the
you are not able to answer
When
it,
I
no,
give you,
but-
you give me.
Oh, so
And I don't need any. I don't need your bosses. I need that.
do you know that?
No,
do you know that?
no, that's-
do you know
that's-
that? In the real sense of it, relationship is transactional.
Of course.
It's a give and take thing.
Of course.
Oh.
Well, mostly, I wouldn't say
It's
totally.
transactional. It's transactional.
Yeah, there's always a give and
It's
there's
a
always
give
a
and
take.
take
Yes.
thing.
But it's just not the same give and the
you,
same
you know,
take.
it might not necessarily mean sex for giving something. Do you
Yes,
understand?
yes.
Now, but on that day, which is very going to be common, hotels will be booked,
Yeah,
Yeah.
service apartments will be booked.
of course.
But if we look at it from the other angle too, I feel Valentine should not only be for loved, those ones in relationship too.
Okay.
We should be able to still give to people that are not directly your lovers.
Yeah.
We should be able to give to the community. We
Yeah.
should be able to give to the less privileged.
Yeah, we know that.
We know that,
But we are
but we
talking
don't know
about
that.
No, I'm
Relationship.
just.
It's
Well,
relationship that is
no,
involved.
no,
You don't want to give to any other
itself.
person.
Relationship
For
is the
relationship
main-
itself.
It's
Hold
the
on.
main focus.
Hold on. For relationship
Focus,
itself
yeah.
also.
Yeah.
I feel if you are really in relationship, it is not necessarily that because I've given you a Valentine's gift, I must have sex with you.
You should better
But you
cash
want-
it down.
But you are expected, even by logical reasoning and
But the
rational.
truth of the
reasoning.
matter is, hold on.
Hold on,
Should
sex
I
on
ask
that
them a
day.
question?
Always want.
Have they been having the sex before that day?
Even if they have
That
not,
day is a-
even
That day is
if they
special day,
have,
so
It's a
it's
special
but that
always,
day has its own tag. Like love, that is one of the.
It's always a special.
Okay,
And it's always
that's one of the
different.
conversations where
Can't we just go out on a date, see a movie, or
it's
just
always
Maybe you,
ending.
maybe you.
and
Maybe
then
So
you.
most
Maybe
likely
you.
end in bed, bros.
So you want to shop my popcorn? You want to watch
I don't know
a movie
about that. Too.
and go to your house?
Nakel,
Yeah.
funny question.
Okay.
So, Nakel,
Yeah.
a girl menstruating
Yeah.
or a girl on her period,
Yeah.
does she deserve Valentine's gift?
A capital no.
Why?
You can't be. You are expected to be in your house. You don't deserve gift. Why
So
must
you
you fall
can't
on
give
that
me a
day?
gift in my house. So why do I have to do
Okay,
that?
Hello,
you want to say that she's
maybe
unholy, Abi?
Sabi,
She's
maybe
unholy for
somebody-
that day.
Let me explain this. Let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you. You are my wife. Your menstruation falls on the VAR. Stay at home. That VAR day is a special day.
Mhm, and you-
If my mood say I should be at home, I will. If I want to hang out with friends, I will go. But in courtship, as a woman, listen, in courtship,
Yeah, we dey listen.
if you make sure or you do by any way or by nature, your period falls on Valentine Day.
Yeah.
That is a red card for you.
Red card, so no vows for you.
No
that-
VAR for you.
Red on red.
Because
Just imagine.
you don't expect me. You. It's not only being gifting. Okay, I might just say okay, maybe gift, but you don't deserve to be outside that day.
If you don't,
No,
if you're not
but-
outside, you can
but
be
yeah,
inside. So
because
what is the
You are
problem?
not. You are
I
not.
think-
You
what
don't
is the
deserve
I
to
issue?
be
think there's
outside.
I think let's
You know,
let's
you don't
let's,
deserve to be
let's
outside.
place this issue.
You know, you might still get
Kenny,
gift from
let's
me
place this
because
issue
the
in
love
context.
is
Let's
there.
place it because
Let's
it's
place
what
this
it's
in
saying.
context. Eh?
Okay.
Okay.
You said that if you're not willing to put out, you don't deserve Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
So,
Yes.
but you
But
can't
now
put
the
out
menstrual
when you're.
period, now the menstrual period that's coming now.
You can't put
The
out
issue
when
is,
you're on your
look,
period.
Look, the issue now is you can come into the house and we'll do what's it called? We'll do our Valentine Day. Even if you can't have sex on that day, we can still have sex. the
Yeah,
next day.
Abib, she's right
As long as she's on
concerning that.
menstrual
Let me
period.
tell you, the question is so brief that you do not expatiate it very well. This is every Valentine, every couple, everyone in relationship want to go out there, want to show this love. So if you're on your period, yes, you may deserve a gift. If it's available, get
You
it.
may.
But you don't deserve to be outside. You don't spoil the
What
other
the-
person's
But
mood.
my menstruation does not
Because-
even affect me from going out.
So what
that
if-
even-
sorry.
Exactly.
What is even the problem?
Can I-
So what is
Exactly.
even-
I-
Hello,
It doesn't
wait,
even affect
if
you, so
it's
what
with
is even the
me,
issue?
you don't deserve to be with me because you are going to ruin my day.
Why would I ruin your day?
Can I
You
ask a
don't
Every
deserve
time
question?
telling me that I'm not
What
Go
if
going.
you
ahead.
made reservations?
For
I know that
What
day
if
I
you
need-
made reservations and for a dinner outing or something, and she did not know, or you did not know that
going to be
was
It's
going to happen on that
that.
day.
You know, sometimes even with the
You just
calculation,
heard what I said.
even with the calculation that they calculate,
Yeah.
It's
Even with the
still
calculation, sometimes-
Someone-
Yeah, like it doesn't.
So
Yeah.
what if you made
Someone
reservations
else
and
will
you
feed
paid?
that. Someone else will
Just
feed that.
imagine,
that fair,
just
like,
imagine, oh,
So
just
you're boldly.
Is it clear on my side that you make your period to fall
But
on the-
it's not
Exactly.
about.
So are you bold?
Then stay in your house. Someone else will feed that.
So are you
Just
boldly
imagine how
saying
many
that you
people
would
love
cheat on that day?
lady? That's
Who
not
tell you I'm
just
cheating?
fucker.
No. Who tell you I'm
That's
cheating?
not
So
fucker,
who would?
that is the thing.
So
Somebody-
who would
another
feel?
lady will do it.
Let's ask
That is
him.
the thing now.
Let's
That is
ask
the
him.
thing.
Hello,
Let's ask
listen.
him who's going to fill up that space.
Another girl will do it.
I like that. We will
So
As
so
what?
now.
Someone else.
Your capacity.
Yeah, as my bad gift now.
As my bag, you see. They have someone by his side.
No.
And you become like, you
But
must not do it. Is that not
Kenny,
wickedness?
wait.
What
Kenny,
is
wait.
wickedness?
What is wicked?
Kenny, wait.
It's
I
wickedness.
asked the preceding question.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
if you are not going to put out, like you are not available for sex
Yes.
on that day, do you deserve Valentine?
I
You
said
said no.
no.
Eh,
So I'm taking
so
I'm
now,
taking it to the pool.
No,
I want to
what
see
if
that.
that's-
But I asked the question.
Your blood
I said, what if there are reservations made?
What if we are already married?
Going
So
out?
that's a different
Because
case
based on
now.
what you
It's a
said,
different case if
yeah,
you are
that you
married.
don't have to
Let me
go out.
just let me reply Femi in a good
Okay.
way. Femi,
Yes.
I've made a reservation. One of the reservations is swimming together as couple. So you want
When I say reservations,
If I don't even swim,
Deny-
can I
No,
sit at
I
the edge
know
of
all
the swimming
reservation.
pool?
Be it crooked, be it reservation can go in every angle.
Yeah.
Swimming is part of it. I said she's going to ruin my day. Let her stay in her house. Another person will feed that boy.
Question is, must you swim? Are you
No,
must-
but
are you
Nakel,
must-
I must. Yes.
the only thing that is probably not possible on that day is sex.
Yes.
So are you saying that you will be willing to have sex with someone else?
She does not
if you're-
deserve to be outside. Someone else will feed
outside
that boy.
period does not stop her from going out.
Hello,
doesn't
that
stop her. I
day,
don't know.
listen to me. Your view of Valentine is different from my view of Valentine.
It's obvious. It's obvious.
Obviously.
That day, as much as you are on, where you deserve to be is home. I can bring you a take home. Someone else
Just imagine.
deserve to
That's
be
what we're
outside.
saying. And they're not romantic. This is what we're talking about.
I don't hear you.
I like him, he's a bad guy.
That is just the truth. You don't
All right,
deserve to be
all right.
outside on your
So-
if your period falls on Valentine, don't disturb men, don't stress them.
Go and move it
Don't
back,
make
buy
them.
But the
that
truth
does
is,
not concern you.
the truth is, I feel that for this men's stuff on Valentine's Day, I feel more than 60% of them, or 70%, let's put it that way,
They fake it.
No, they know. Either they fake it or they know that their period is going to start on or before that day. So
Okay.
if you know, and you know the kind of man you have, then why don't you just let him know?
Wait,
So
what
that
is-
issues like this will not happen.
No, but-
Everybody, the system that was- everybody-
Am I right?
The power for you to
How
come.
does it know that it's
needs to
60
know the
When you
future.
know that-
Hello, this is
own-
Femi,
is
Femi,
what
this
he thinks
is-
now.
this
It's his
is
opinion.
not a
It's got
decision.
70.
Do you have a stronger opinion?
Maybe the period comes or not.
No,
But for you to have
they already have a
that day,
calculation. They know
she
that
did
it's
not-
going to come 2 days.
Yes, we are
or
not saying
three-
she's not
or
going to
2
tell
days or 1 day
you.
before that
Even
day.
if she told me a week before, she does not deserve to be outside on that day.
Yeah, God,
Somebody
you
else
saw
will
this,
see
they are
that
not
point.
romantic.
You
I'm
are not going to. You are
This
not
is
going to.
them.
I'm going
This is
out
them.
there
So-
to just have fun.
Have
To
fun.
do
You can have fun, but she will stay
You are
at home.
not- you are
But like
going to be a
that
baggage.
is that you say you make
You are
sense?
going to be a
Does that
baggage.
not make
Okay,
sense?
let's
Makes
talk
sense.
about the toll that this Valentine's take on individuals.
Perspective.
No, individuals. I want to say finances for now.
Okay.
Now you're going to be spending.
Yeah.
You're going to be set by a few nairas or dollars, as the case may be.
It's not necessary.
So when you now try to glorify the gifts can be cash, the gifts can be, of course, expensive gifts and all. When you now try to glorify it, are you setting? She said, men, and that is the only day men show love,
Yes,
right?
yeah, that's
Show
the only
how much they appreciate their woman. But then, does it not set an unnecessary standard
this is it, Abi.
when you don't meet up with that or every year, or when you choose only Valentine's Day to show love? Does it mean that is the only day you can show love?
Abib, this is it. Like I've earlier said, every day na party for my own
For
end.
you?
And me, I'm not one of those that prioritize this Valentine.
Yeah.
You understand? If I'm 30, that means I've seen 30 years of Valentine life. I don't prioritize this. But if I now say, okay, this Valentine coming, I want to make it special for me. That day, you now see that out of every day in life, that day that I want to make special, because I'm not one that glorify this Valentine Day. You're now going to go on to be on. That is number one. You don't deserve to be outside. Another person will feel it, because I will not want you to spend my
No,
day.
let's leave that.
No, the question is-
conversation.
And again,
go to the
Let's
correct
leave that
coming
one.
to the finance,
Yes.
I will always do according to my pocket. If it's not there, it's not there.
If it didn't day, it didn't
If it didn't day, it didn't day. If it day, it day.
But if it didn't day, is your woman expected to understand?
The kind of woman
Depends on the kind
I'm
of woman.
into, like my wife knows every day is a blessing. I spoil it, I do, but that day, she wouldn't be expecting anything that day. Kiss is enough. Yeah,
Nah.
that is just enough.
Kenny,
That's it.
do you
I
think
put all the
that
pressure.
finance play a big part in how Valentine's go?
It does, especially with the Gen Z of today. It does. A lot of people want something nice, something
For you.
Please.
But I've said it before.
Please, I have an interjection.
Oh yeah.
I don't like when everything is Gen Z, Gen Z.
No, it's not Gen Z.
You
Why it's
can't-
not Gen Z?
Are you
These things
I've
have been
myself.
happening
Yeah, wait, let me
before
mention Gen Z. I'll mention myself.
These things have been happening before Gen
Have you
Z.
now?
It has been happening, but back then things are not as expensive as this, and it is not as expected as this.
What has
It's
that
not
got
as
to do
much.
with Gen Z, Kenny?
It does, because everybody's flashy. They're living a flashy life.
What
Even on
about
social
you?
media outside.
What about you?
Me, I might not expect it. As long as you show me affection on that
But will
day,
you
it
give
does not
that day?
matter. Me, of course, I can give that day
This
if I want
thing,
to.
we are talking this thing.
Yeah, this thing. That thing that you are asking for.
All right.
Femi,
I feel finances should not be a basis. Really. I feel number one is that you should know the kind of woman you're with.
That is it.
First thing first. If you are with the right woman that goes in line and in tandem with your own philosophy and agrees with you, then you won't have issues about finances on that day.
Okay.
You will do according to your pocket.
Okay.
But if you are with a woman that you are trying to please the society with, a woman that is a social media freak,
There's a competition with everyone.
yes, a woman that is out for the glams,
That want to replicate everything.
that wants to,
she
what she wants is accolades,
Yeah.
flashy
And
lifestyle,
acceptance.
and
And
acceptance.
validation.
Then you are going to have a big issues with finance. And if it's also a woman that feels that I must always go out, or you must always do this, you must always do that.
Yeah.
Like they will say Yoruba, oh, like my parents will say.
Yeah.
If it's how it is,
Yeah.
then you are going to be in trouble with
Okay.
your finances. But if you are with the right woman, when I mean right woman in quotes, whether
Okay.
expensive financing or low budget financing,
Yeah.
that is now a discussion for individuals to take on.
So anyone can jump on this, but this just popped in my head. Do you think that Valentine's is going to be more expensive for someone that is still trying to win someone over compared to
Yes,
someone
yeah.
that already has a woman?
If you are
Yes,
making
yes,
finance
yes,
the
it
basis,
will,
yes,
you are
it will
making
be,
finance
yeah.
the basis.
Yeah,
You have
on
many
basis
things you
of
can
finance.
use
On
to
basis of
entice
finance, of
women.
course.
There are many things you can use to
Well,
entice
mention one.
women. You don't need to give. You are expecting me to give you my scope.
Like I said, like I said with the last
You have
question,
to come in to learn.
it has to do with the woman.
Yeah.
So if it's a woman I'm chiking, or I'm trying to get along with Kenny now, and I notice that Kenny is materialistic, then it will tell on my finances.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you
But
have
if-
to meet up.
Yes. But if Kenny is not the materialistic type, then he might not. But even as much as that,
But still,
You would see
Hold
friends.
on,
You
hold
will
on,
see
Eh,
friends.
it's normal, you go see
hold
spend.
on. Some women, their love language is gift.
most women actually.
Hold on.
I don't
No,
think
but
any
most
woman
women-
would.
When I mean gift, it can be this cup. It
Yeah.
can be.
I don't
it
think
can be
any
this
woman
mic.
would not like gifts.
Do you understand?
I don't think I've
so
met
Means I
any.
don't think I've met any man that does not like gifts too.
invariably, don't worry, you still have to dip your hand in pocket.
Of course.
But it might not be as much as that
Okay.
should be.
Bringing it home now, final note, guys. I want you to put into context the place of pressure, the place of competition, the place of current reality. People are broke. Dollar exchange rate
It's crazy.
is crazy.
Yes.
And all of that. Bringing all of this together, what do you think how do you think this would affect February 14, 2024? I'll start with you.
I always say this. Every Saturday, there's a wedding. Every other day, somebody is opening a house. In as much as we say that, and we know in reality that things are really bad, the economy is not what it is. Trust me,
People are still balling.
people will still ball on that day. Just go to the eyebrow areas.
Yeah.
Even that one is not eyebrow. Go to the local bars and lounges within your neighborhood or in the reserved places. You will see that it will still be filled up.
Yeah.
The
People still wear red
current
and white.
economy would not, as I would like to say that, would not affect people going out. People will still go out. We are over 200 million Nigerians, for Christ's sake. So even if 150 million Nigerians are saying, which in reality is the truth, that the economy is hard, which is a higher percentage of Nigerians.
Yeah.
But trust me, 50 million Nigerians will still ball out of the 200.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
All right, Kenny, the final
Yeah, same
thoughts.
with him because 14 is still going to be balling. That's the truth about it. It might not be as much as last year, but they're still going to do something. And that is what matters. No matter how little you're doing, just do something, show affection for each other. And that's what matters.
Raquel.
Well, the outside, people will still be outside, Italawa. But don't let anybody win your day. Like they always say, a broke man does not deserve love.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you now, a woman that is on a period on Valentine Day does not deserve to be outside. Period.
All right,
It's not
guys.
fun, it's factual.
Oh.
All right, guys. It's been the delivery room. Thank you for watching. Please kindly follow, subscribe, and turn on your notification buttons. Also, add your comments, share your thoughts on this particular
Like and
topic.
comment.
Let us know what you think about the pressure Valentine's Day have on relationships. Thank you very much and see you
next
Thank
time.
you.
on the other episode. Thank you, guys.
Hey, nice
Thank
one,
you
bro.
too.